All right, a couple highlights from our trading day at GreatStockPicks.com, our live trading chat room. Oftentimes it's a difficult day when the market's up so big, gapped up and kind of went up in a hurry. And if you can't find something before you know it, the market just grinds higher and it's tough to find an entry. But had a couple nice ones today. MCP is one of them. These are 15-minute candles. I'm kind of zoomed in before the move to show you the setup here. All right. One thing I like about this, you see this nice volume pop right here and the gap up, and it put in a high right there. That was yesterday. These are 15-minute candles. And then today gapped up a little bit, put in a lower high. And then what I like to see here, this little tight base. Okay, so this is I just, for lack of a better term, call it a base below the high of the day, but that's not just any high of the day. Something that's got catalysts to the left. You've heard us talk in our videos about stacked catalysts before. A very nice tight base here. So I called it over this base. I said if it gets to, let me get the price right here, MCP 2813 was the price that I put out the trigger idea. I said if it gets up to 2813, stop at 2784. So basically a base break, stop below the base. And the theory is then we could get through the high of the day, which is right here, and then start lighting up the new highs ticker, and then maybe through yesterday's high with this big gap up, and then some follow through there too. So it was certainly set up with stacked catalysts, and boom, right there is the trigger, and then just within another 30 minutes or so, it's through the high of the day and through yesterday's high, just like I said might happen. So pretty nice. It doesn't look like a lot, but it was over $1 there, $1.02 in our favor. The original stop was 29 cents away, but that's a little deceiving because let's switch to 5-minute candles so you can see it. Once we got the trigger, which was right here, look at it. It never came back to the entry. So 5-10 minutes later, we're up probably 50 cents, and it never looked back. So even though for a brief moment we had a stop in place 29 cents below, within 5 or 10 minutes it was a can't lose trade. And those are always fun. I show you a couple that today I mentioned, JEF, when it looked like this. I think I projected it to the room and everything. I said, Jeff, very strong today. These are 5-minute candles, gapped up, pulled back, and then took out the high of the day, and then this nice tight base. I told everybody it feels like chasing here, but this base break could have some more upside because of the daily chart. Now, I didn't call it, and I didn't take it, so I don't want to be deceiving here, but look what happens. Just off the chart, rips higher, and it would have been a base break with a stop below that base. Now, again, I didn't call this, so you won't see it on the results page, but I did show the setup in chat and give members a chance to decide if they wanted to take it or not. And there you can see on the daily, big breakout on that one. ATHN, you've seen our video, or maybe you have, about patient and patience. ATHN had, let me try that again, passion and patience. ATHN had that huge sell-off the other day. We had a huge trade in it the other day. There's that big sell-off. Actually, I had to go back farther. There's that big sell-off, and we called it at 42, and it went up, like $7 from our entry. So I threw it back on watch today because of the recent action, thinking it might get going. And we called it somewhere right around here at 49.20, and it made it almost to 50. It went to 49.89, so but not a big deal, but still never had to worry about it after it got moving there. FTNT was a bottom feeding play. Again, I don't have anything huge from today, although MCP was pretty nice. FTNT, one of those bottom feeding plays. This is that PFPD, potential final push down right here. I called it over this red candle right here, 21.05, low of day stop, 12 cents below. And again, doesn't look like that much, but from 21.05, we literally nailed the bottom on this one, made it up over 21.40. About a 40-cent move in our favor, a little over a dime risk. That was a nice one too. Geez, and that might be it. Also made an idea, put out, a possible short in Pepsi up here. I didn't make it an official call, didn't take it either, but it did sell off, so I was able to identify a top there, even though I didn't call the short in it. It was nice to look back later and say, to look and see I did call the short correctly. Again, not an official call, but all right, I'm not going to babble any further. We will put out a video tomorrow night with results from tomorrow's trading. Just a reminder, the market will be closed Monday, so we're looking at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, is what's left this week on the week before Christmas. So you're probably going to have lower volume. But as I told our members, that doesn't mean you can't get some nice moves. Sometimes on these holiday weeks, you get some nice, predictable, irrational moves that we can really take advantage of. So it's actually kind of a fun week to trade, even though it's lower volume. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.